Hey, welcome to Perry Review. My name is Perry. This is my wife, Sinthu. So today we'll be reacting to the season premiere of Marvel Studios' WandaVision. I have not seen a Marvel Studios product since 2019, since Avengers Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home. So we've been kind of deprived of that for a while. All thanks to COVID, obviously. Black Widow was supposed to come out last year, and Eternals was supposed to come out last fall. Both of them have been postponed. So it's been a while. Because of Disney Plus, you can now watch projects on the Disney Plus channel, so all the TV shows. But the movies are kind of put on delay because of that fact. So we've seen most of the Marvel. So I've seen all of them for sure. She's seen most of them, not all of them. So she's kind of up to date. WandaVision is a very unique show in the sense that I know about Wanda's powers because she has the potential to warp reality. So I know for the fact that because that both her and Vision, who's supposedly dead, who is also showing up in the show, is sort of in a sitcom kind of a scenario. I'm guessing something is happening that maybe she's warping with reality, and maybe as a coping mechanism for her loss and stuff, as a way to live with that fact.
He died in the last movie, right?
He died in Avengers Infinity War when Thanos ripped his stone out, right? And he was pretty much dead. So the fact that he never came back in Endgame, which was set 5 years later. So obviously no one repaired him and stuff. So I'm curious to see how this develops and stuff like that. It's a 9-part series. So enough talk. Let's just find out how it goes. Here we go. This is actually filmed in a live studio audience. Like, people are watching in the background, like in the studio.
What do you say to silver dollar pancakes, crispy hash browns, bacon, eggs, freshly squeezed orange juice, and black coffee?
I say, oh, I don't eat food.
Well, that explains the empty refrigerator.
No, there on the calendar, someone's drawn a little heart right above today's date.
Oh, yes, the heart. Well, don't tell me you have forgotten, Viz.
Forgotten? Oh, Wanda, I'm incapable of forgetfulness. I remember everything. That's not an exaggeration. In fact, I'm incapable of exaggeration.
Well, then tell me what's so important about today's date. Oh, don't forget.
I haven't. Oh. Have a good day, dear.
At least he knows that
Yeah,
his
he has
face
to
is
pretend,
robotic.
Yeah.
Hello, dear. I'm Agnes, your neighbor to the right. Forgive me for not stopping by sooner to welcome you to the block. My mother-in-law was in town, so I wasn't. So, what's your name? Where are you from? I was just reading a Crackerjack magazine article called How to Treat Your Husband to Keep Your Husband. And let me tell you, what Ralph could really use is how to goose your wife so you don't lose your wife. Hang on, I'll go grab it and we can start planning. Oh, this is gonna be a gas. Is there something I can help you with, buddy?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Would you be so good as to tell me what it is we do here?
Vision!
Yes.
Wife and I are looking forward to this evening.
Mr. Hart, of course. Dinner with Mr. Hart and his dear lady wife, Mrs. Hart.
This is what I just said. What's wrong with you, son? Have you got a screw loose?
Oh, no, sir. Screws all tightened, sir.
I hope so.
And you don't have a song? Nothing special you played at your wedding?
No, nothing special.
I'll just loan you some records then.
So
it's
she
that
thinks it's
music
anniversary, and
covered
he knows it's for the
core
bosses
wardrobe.
coming over.
Oh, what about seduction techniques?
Vision resident.
Wanda, darling,
Vision, sweetheart.
listen, about tonight.
Don't worry, dear. I have everything under control.
Look, I think the best course of action is to impress the wife.
And I think the best course of action is to impress the husband.
Well, wonderful. Glad to know we're both on the same page.
Of course, classic sitcom scenario.
Is your husband tired of you burning his toast? The all-new Toastmate 2000 by Stark Industries.
Pardon me while I just go and fetch the lady of the house.
Oh my god.
Guess who?
Wanda!
Vision?
What's the meaning of this?
Is that this is the traditional Sokovian greeting of hospitality. Guess who?
Oh, is that my host behind me?
It certainly is.
Lovely to make your acquaintance.
That man from there is my boss, Mr. Hart. And his dear lady wife, Mrs. Hart. The Hart on the calendar was an abbreviation.
You move at the speed of sound, and I can make a pen float through the air. Who needs to abbreviate?
Recipe cards are on the counter there. Bon appetit!
You meant stay put. I sense a domestic emergency.
Mrs. Hart,
Oh,
please
boy.
don't. You can't. You...
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Take
No! No!
out
No!
the
No!
papers and the trash. Or you won't get no spending cash. You ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Old MacDonald had a farm,
E-I-E-I-O.
and on that farm he had
The boss is like, it's like, what are you doing?
pig.
Oh, you didn't answer the back door for your upside down cake. Oh, hi.
Who was that?
Telegram. That man selling telegrams.
Wouldn't you know it? Good news is more expensive.
I couldn't find the love season. Did you want the meat tender or pulverized?
Oh dear.
Well, I think tonight's going swimming.
So, where did you two move from? What brought you here? How long have you been married? And why don't you have children yet?
Wow.
That's a lot of questions.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from,
Yes, we moved from.
Oh, just leave the poor kids alone.
Well, really, I mean, I think it's a perfectly simple question. Honestly,
Why are people so nosy?
why did you come here?
Right?
Why?
Yeah, it was the 40s, 50s.
Damn it, why? Why did you...
Uh-oh.
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it.
Vision, help him.
He was choking.
Oh, let me help you up.
Would you look at the time?
Yes.
He didn't notice anything peculiar about that.
Are you both all right?
We had such a lovely time. This guest is leaving your home.
Yeah, thank you for coming. And the rings?
Well, couldn't you make some for us? I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Babs Digby, Abe Brown, Leonard Hooper, Pamela Brewster. Check this out. What's happening here? You notice that, eh? So someone was watching this, if there even is a post-credit, which there isn't. Isn't. Okay. Okay, so that was weird. Okay, just to
That's really crazy.
it's very interesting because I'm trying to figure out certain things that okay, overall is just still a very generic classic 1950s sitcom thing with the boss is coming to visit and the husband's trying to get a promotion and they're having always some kind of issue going on. It's a classic thing, so obviously it's a great way to start the show.
But if you notice, like in the show, there's parts where when near the end,
Yeah.
when the boss asked like, oh, like where are you guys from? Where'd you move from? Like when
And
did you
then,
get
yeah.
married? And it's like
They couldn't figure out how they
and
ended
it
up.
was like
yeah.
at that split second, it was like
Things
what
started.
are we doing here?
Things went from a sitcom
Yeah,
to something
serious.
more serious. Cause
Yeah.
okay, so the wife of the manager, she kept on saying stop it. She's smiling, but you could tell from her facial expressions that it's like she's trying to cover up the serious situation by trying to make it more funny. You could tell that in her face
Her
that
eyes
she's
is tearing up.
yeah, like she's in pain or something like that. The husband is choking, and Wanda is like they're both staring. Like they know that he's choking there, but they're just staring there, trying to figure
Like
out what's
what to
happening.
do, yeah.
And then she says, "Help him out," and then. He puts his hand into his throat and pulls out the obstruction blocking his airway. Okay, if someone did that to me, I wouldn't be all like, oh, cool, you just saved my life. You know, like, oh, cool, I'll see you next day. Great promotion coming up. I'd be like, thank you, you saved my life. And what the hell was that? Did you just put your hand on my throat?
Yeah.
It's like they just completely forgot what happened. That is something I wanted to point out. So I feel that those people, the husband and the wife, the manager and the wife, they're also part of this reality thing. They're also people that may have had a pre-existing life in the Marvel universe, and they were put into this reality sitcom.
With Vision and Wanda.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Other thing is the commercial midway through the episode. Now that one time where the toaster was blinking red, that was the only point, if I'm not mistaken, the only point where this color is shown in the entire episode. Well,
true.
the sitcom part, anyways.
That's
So,
true, that's true.
and the fact that the toaster was made by Stark Industries, might have some significance going forward and stuff. So I'm curious about that.
Maybe because Stark is Iron Man, right?
Well, Stark,
Well, the company
Tony Stark
is-
is Iron Man, but the
yeah.
company run by his dad,
It's
Howard Stark.
Maybe
He's,
that portion of it is
Yeah.
his dad's time.
Yeah, because his dad, he's
Right.
been around since the 40s,
Exactly,
World War II era,
Yeah.
and this is in the 50s, so obviously he's making products and stuff like that. But I'm curious to see what kind of significance it has. But it's the first episode. Now it just raises questions, though no answers are obviously being answered. And obviously the last part where
Yeah.
we zoom out, it's a TV show, and someone
somebody's
turns off
watching it.
someone's watching it and switches off the channel. That means that they're being observed by who? That's the question and stuff. So it's a framework. Someone put them in a reality where they're in a sitcom and they're watching it like it's a regular TV show, like we're watching it right now, kind of thing. So questions upon questions.
We won't know until we watch the second one.
Exactly.
and
So-
going forward.
We'll end it here. I hope you guys liked our reaction to this video. And if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll be posting more episodes of WandaVision. We'll see you guys later. Bye.